Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, yes, I'm back. So, hello again. Sorry about that. I didn't realize when I was moving my camera around that I had actually stopped the video. So this evening we're going to actually create a Dutch door fold. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like. So here's one that I did with the Butterfly Brilliance. Oh, and by the way, my name is Theresa Tucker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I've been stamping since about 2006. Prior to that, I did a lot of scrapbooking. So then I got into stamping. I'd been with Stampin' Up for a while, and then life situations changed, and so I'm back. I came back this time as a business demonstrator, and I've been at this since July 2019. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you being here. So this is, like I said, it is the Dutch door fold, and it looks like this. So this is the top part, and then the bottom part opens as well. So it's just another fun fold card. It also stands up well. So people like to get these sorts of cards that are fun folds. They're called fun folds because they're different. And one thing that I love about Stampin' Up is that the cards that you send, people probably aren't going to throw away. They're probably going to keep them because they're unique, and plus you spend a lot of time creating the card. So that is one advantage to being a demonstrator. Here is the other one that I created. Now this one was a little bit more difficult because I used the new blooms. What's it called? Brushed blooms. It's called the Brushed Blooms, and it comes with dies, and the dies are the beautiful brush strokes. So this rose has 3 dies for it. I mean, it's the same rose, different color. So it comes with 3 dies, and the idea is to build on top of it so that it looks 3-dimensional. I'm still playing around with this set, and I'm not sure that I have it perfectly stacked, but it's still very pretty and it's unique. And then this paper back here is the True Love Designer Series paper. And this particular pattern was just black and white, and then I used the Stampin' Blends to color it all in. So open it up, and here's the happy birthday. I used Genial, they're called Genial, no, they're not Genial. I forget what this one is. This is one of the old, I think it's carried over, but this is one of the old dimensionals. Let's see here. Oh, it's one of the Genial gems. I was right the first time, didn't realize it. So yeah, these are new gems for this upcoming catalog that is released on May the 4th. So speaking of catalogs, let me just show you. This catalog releases next week. Whoops. And if you don't have a demonstrator, and this is for US only, if you don't have a demonstrator, then if you would just message me in the comments, or you can go to my blog, and that will be in the description of this video, and sign up to receive my newsletter, and you would be also notified every time I post and put a new post out on my blog. But there you can also leave me your name and address and so forth. So, and you can email me, and my email address is also on my blog. So there's lots of ways to get a hold of me. So if you don't have a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. I'll get one sent out to you. Okay, so I wanted to show you also, before we get started, this new 6x6 in color designer series paper. This goes with the new colors that we just received. The evening evergreen, the soft succulent, polished pink, pale papaya, and fresh freesia. So here are the patterns. We've got this one, and this comes with 40 sheets. And then there's this one. That's kind of neat. And then we have, so these are the polished pink. This one here is the soft succulent. So you're going to see the same patterns, but in different colors. The same with this one. And this is fresh freesia, one of my favorite colors. I've always loved purple, so that is gorgeous. And this one is the pale papaya. And this one is the evening evergreen. Now we've got some gorgeous stamp sets coming out with trees, and we've got dies. I believe it's called canopy dies. They look like trees. In fact, I stuck a couple of them on the front of my adhesive bucket, my adhesive container. So the die comes with 3 trees right in a row, and I cut them apart because I was working on a couple of swaps, well, a swap actually. So as a demonstrator, we always do a swap. So what that means is you make 15 cards, they're all the same, and you send them to the person who is hosting the swap, and they swap everything out, and then you receive 15 new cards. So let's see if I'll show you a couple of these in a minute. Maybe once we get through the card making tonight. Yeah. Now you're not supposed to get back your own card, and it doesn't look like I did, so I can't show it to you because I didn't keep a copy. But I'll show it to you online. I'll post it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the card tonight. And again, this is called the Dutch Door Fold. And it calls for 8.5. It calls for 8.5 or 4 1/4 by 9 piece of cardstock, scored at 5 1/4. And then it also calls for a second piece, and this is 8.5 by 2, scored at 2 1/8 inch at each end. I will have all this information in the description. I'll have a link to my blog where you can go and see the instructions on how this is made, and also the supplies that I'm using tonight. So the first thing we want to do is fold this down, and then we're going to just fold this. This is supposed to come together in the middle like a gate. There we go. And then I'm going to adhere it. I need to grab some adhesive. Let's see if I have some up here. Excuse me just a moment while I walk over to the cabinet to grab that. when I was placing an order the other day that I needed more. I've got plenty of the full tape dispenser and everything, but they also sell the refills, and that's what I'm out of. So all right, let's get going. Now with the Stampin' Seal, it's a little different. If you've used the adhesive that we used to sell, that was pretty easy to pull through. This is a little trickier. I do like it. It just takes a little bit getting used to. So when you use it, you need to go like this and then twist. Or you can twist back this way. And what that does is it advances the adhesive. So we're going to put this right down here at the bottom. It's important that you get it on straight because, and this is one reason why I'm using the adhesive, because, or the Stampin' Seal, because once it's down, I can pull it up pretty quick unless I have already pressed it down completely. With the glue, even though it does give you a little bit of wiggle room, it doesn't like to be taken off once it's on. So it's really easy to tear your card. All right, so the next thing, we're going to go ahead and stamp this on the inside. Just one second. Okay, so we're using photopolymer stamps tonight. And we're going to use the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. So this stamp set is carrying over to the new catalog. Right now it's bundled with the punch, so you save 10% if you purchase this now before May the 4th. May the 4th, the new catalog goes live. So if you buy these together right now, you save 10%. When it comes out in the next catalog, they won't be paired together, so you'll pay full price for both pieces. Okay. Let me know if things start to get kind of fuzzy, because it's not us so much as it is Facebook. Sometimes when we get these grid paper out, it doesn't want to, it kind of makes it garbly, sort of. So if you see that, just let me know so I can try to change it, try to move my camera or something so that it doesn't do that. Well, I have to confess something. I'm not as I'm not as ready tonight as I normally am. I worked today and I had company later, which I love. My friend that came over, love her to pieces. But we got to visiting and I didn't have everything prepared. So that's why you're going to see, we're going to do this from start to finish completely. And I'll have to step away now and then probably to grab a couple of things. So we're going to say happy birthday. And then we're going to go ahead. So what I think I want to do is down here, I want to put with sprinkles on top. Grab another block. I'll just bring some over. That'll be easier. And that should do it. Okay. So what I like to do is line my stamp up on one of the grid lines and then put the block down. And then I will, let me grab a different color. Okay, so then I like to grab, I like to line it up, and then after I line it up on my block, then I'll try to line it up on the grid paper, and I'm looking to make sure that it's straight. So that's pretty straight. So we'll stamp this. I want to kind of get it up close. My head's probably in the way, and I apologize for that. There we go. That's exactly where I wanted it. And then we're just going to take another stamp out of this stamp set, and it looks like sprinkles. And I'm going to show you something with the Designer Series paper. On the back of the package, it tells you all of the colors that coordinate with this paper. So Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Bumblebee, Cinnamon Cider, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Purple Posy, Saffron, Soft Seafoam, Terracotta Tile, and Whisper White. So I'm going to grab, I want to grab the Petal Pink and the Pool Party. Just 1 second. Petal Pink and Pool Party. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to put some sprinkles on there. Set this over here. So I was at one of my girlfriend's house on Tuesday night, and we played with this stamp set. She had a class, and I went, and we had a lot of fun. But we made a lot of cards, and there were a lot of people there too, and it was kind of hard to keep up. Usually, you know, when you have a party like that, it's pretty timed. So you usually get like 2 hours to get everything done. Well, shoot, you know, we get talking and everything. And then it's like, what? So there's my sprinkles. Now I'm going to adhere this. This is Terracotta Tile, and that's my mat. I've put these stamps back as I use them because I don't want to lose them. And the clear ones, it's easy to lose the stamps because you can't see them. And then if you drop them on the floor, my goodness. And I'm in a chair that's got wheels on it, so it always makes me nervous if I drop one because I don't want to roll over it. Oops, not quite centered. And that's going to tear. There. I think we saved it. All right, so now we're going to adhere this inside of the card. So if you haven't watched any of my videos before, please comment, tell me where you're from, and let me know that you're out there. And if you like the video, would you please share it with your friends? If you think you've got friends who would enjoy the video, please share it with them so that I can grow my business. It takes a while. So I'm going to just make sure I've got those in the right direction because it's different sizes on each side. All right, so for this now, we need to cut a piece of the designer series paper. Here are the scraps I have. See if we can find something in here that we like. I kind of like the sprinkles. I also like the stripes. See if I've got enough. I do. Got enough of that. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me grab my trimmer right here. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Can't stand the clutter. I'm going to turn on this other light and see if it helps get rid of that one shadow I have. Or maybe it won't be as noticeable. No, I can still see it. Okay, so for these pieces, I need 2 of them that is 1.5 by 1 5/8 and one that's 3 by 3 1/4. Let's see. This one is 2 inches. So this will be the 1.5. Oh, it goes this way. So if I want my stripes to go up and down, it would be 1 5/8 this way. And 1.5. That doesn't, no, that's not right. That's not right. Do 1 5/8 by 1 5/8 by 1.5. No, that's not quite what I was expecting. Okay, let me check this again. I actually need this to be almost 2 inches. So we'll say 1 7/8. Let's see how long this one is. 1 7/8. That's a little big, so I'll just take a tiny bit off of it. a little bit off here. Oh, shoot. Okay, that looks about right. I'm going to bring in my trusty ruler. So I want it 1 and 5/8. 1 and 5/8 by 1 and almost 1.5. Well, I don't really want it going that way. See if this is right. Not exactly. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. I think that's a little long. Yep, just a little bit. I think that'll work. Yeah. I'll keep this handy because I need to cut a couple more pieces. We'll go ahead and put this down. Scoot those out of the way. My dog is a American Dingo, and he's outside the door here, so I can hear him. He probably wants in. He's usually in here with me, but when I'm doing the live, then I shut the door, and he had already gone out, so he's out there. I can hear him. He'll probably lay by the door, actually, until I'm finished. Okay, so we're going to put these on the front. And again, I'll have these measurements with the video, and also it'll be on my blog, and I'll leave you a link for that. Okay. All right, so now we just need to, let me see where my card is. Okay, so now we need a large piece for the top of this. Goes there. Let's get rid of this. Well, I'm looking for the rest of the pieces because Thought I had everything cut. I don't see it. Maybe it's over here. Well, one thing is for sure, if you go live, you're going to miss something. So I do have my trimmer handy, so we'll just go ahead and, oh wait, maybe this is it. I found it. This little area here where I film at is kind of small, and it's hard to get everything out. Once I redo this whole room, it'll be a lot nicer. So for this, I want to cut it down just a little bit. I think it's a little too long this way. When you're trimming your cardstock or your designer series paper and you start to see like this, it's not a real clean cut, it's time to change the blade. And I've got some, I just need to change them. All right, so this piece is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So we need some more designer series paper. And I like these stripes, so I think I'm going to cut some more stripes. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to cut this 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, that looks good. Put this out of the way. And then we'll put the whole layers, both layers down on the front. Okay, so now we need to make the front, the part that closes down like this. So it's this part here. We're going to make that next. I'm going to grab some dies. So these are the new Scalloped contour dies. I got these a couple days ago. And I use what I did with this last card that I made, I used the third one in the set. So I want to die cut this. And then I need to use the second one. And then I'll also die cut this. So I'm going to go over here to my stamp cut and emboss machine and take care of this. And then I'll be right back. It doesn't really take very long to make the card. The tricky part is getting all the measurements down. And then if you change the size of your card, well then you have to change the size of your mat and the designer series paper. So you just have to keep track of that. Okay. I think this is the side we want. Get everything out of the way. What? Hey, Carol, can you hear me? My video isn't playing, it says. I'm going to try to get back there. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Did it quit? Did I go away completely? Am I back? Hello? Okay, so it looks like I'm back. Carol, I was thinking about you today, girl. Have you gotten these dies yet? The ones that I'm using right now. It's the contour dies. Anyway, on the second one right here, it almost cuts through and it shouldn't cut through. So I'm going to have to tell Stampin' Up! There's a problem with it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this on the front. Now, when you do this part, you want to make sure that you only put the adhesive on the top part, because otherwise you'll close your card and you'll it'll all be glued shut. So you want to be careful. Actually, I want that about there. Okay. So, okay. So anyway, now we're going to go ahead and make the ice cream cone that goes on the front. I don't know if I can glue that down. I'm going to try. Just run a thin strip of glue right here. Carol, how long have you been a business demonstrator? You know, that's a really good question. I don't know how I did that. I must have smacked it on something, but I've never had a bruise that turned green. Isn't that weird? Let's see if this needs to be glued down. Yep. Come on. There we go. Oh, I will be 2 years in July, I think. You do a great job, by the way. I loved watching you. You did a wonderful job the other night. Okay, so now we're going to do our ice cream cone. We need this. And let's see, what flavor should we have? We've got that. We've got this. Oh yeah, we do have some of this. Oh no. I did the mail selector. So my customers all got catalogs, and I will have some more coming. I will cut part of this out. Oh, strawberry? Is that what that is? Is that strawberry? Okay. I like strawberry. I can do strawberry. Now, I'll probably need a Post-it to hold on to it. So I want to talk to you when I get done. Will you still be up? You're not going to go to bed early, are you? That little Post-it did no good. Okay, let's see here. I still need to put my message on there too, which I don't know what it's going to be yet. So I need to keep this over to the side. So, and this is another piece of the Designer Series paper. Yep. that's right. It's got the cone. All you have to do is cut it out. Da 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 da. So when you use punches, and if you happen to get like frayed on the edge like this one is, it could be that your punch needs to be sharpened, and you can sharpen it with Reynolds or some sort of Reynolds wrap or aluminum foil, I guess I should say. And if you punch it a few times using that, it should take care of it. Kind of thinking, you know what, I'm going to make this a double-decker. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So, let's see. I can't quite get all the way in there. I like that one technique that we did. With the, hold on a second. I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. I just can't. I guess I need to cut off some more. You like that one? Oh, try the green one? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. No, I don't want to cut that. This is how my designer paper gets all cut up. Here's what I'm doing. This blackberry. Okay, I think we're ready. You like that? That's not bad. I'm going to put it on dimensionals though. So your husband has one more day of work, right? And you guys are going to go out to eat and celebrate his retirement. That's so awesome. Oops. This other one goes first. Here we go. Now we need to put sprinkles on it. I'm not entirely sure why my card doesn't want to stay shut. It's good to burnish the edges. All right, so what are we going to put for the message? We need a greeting on here. So there's this piece. I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit. I know that. So on the inside, happy birthday with sprinkles on top, and then there's sprinkles. So on the outside, could say, "You're so cool." What's this one say? I hope it's sweet. I probably need to cut. I don't know if I can fit it on here or not. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay. I love this little stamp set. It is so cute. And it's one that kids would like, and they don't have to be toddlers. You can give it to a kid in his teens and stuff, and he would like it as well. Because it's not babyish, which I like. All right, let's see. Let's use the Blackberry Bliss. I did it! All right, now if I put this on here, I know I'm gonna have to cut it down a little bit, so I think maybe I want it there. I don't know how far it'll slide underneath, not very far. So I'm gonna cut it down to here. And that means I'll cut this down a little. Do you guys ever cruise? Had to laugh. Tori said that she put her ice cream on her car. Oh no! She's funny. Oh my goodness. Now, is she the one? Okay, she's the one that works at the U of I, right? She was sitting at the end. That's too funny. That is something I would do. She cracks me up. Oops. I didn't get it on there straight. Remember I told you guys that if you use the tape, the Stampin' seal, you can tear it off. You can't do that with the glue. So I just turn this over and do it again. There we go. Now I'm going to put it on dimensionals. Yeah, she friended me actually on Facebook. She sent me a friend request, so I responded. Okay, so now we're just going to put some sprinkles on it. Don't open it upside down like I almost did. That's a disaster. So we're going to use the liquid glue to put these on. And just go ahead and, you know, like usually the sprinkles, you've got more of them at the top than you do down the side. So that's how I usually lay my glue dots out. And with this glue, if you can see it, you've got enough. But it's hard to control it so that you just get just enough. So I'm going to use my take your pick tool. And I'm going to put lavender and yellow. And this looks like Coastal Cabana. That's probably Bumblebee. This one is probably, what is the red one? Is it Poppy? Uh-oh, making a mess. Here's another purple one. Oh, I dropped it. We'll put this down here then. That red one there. I like the red one, so we'll put some extras. This makes me want ice cream. I really wanted ice cream when I was at your house Tuesday. I really did. But I knew my husband was here and he had dinner for me. This kind of looks funny. What this looks like to me, this is really weird, but it looks like a girl's face should be right here, and this is her curls. That looks really funny. Maybe we'll add some more sprinkles. I've got a pretty active imagination, so how long has Tori been a demonstrator? Oh shoot, I don't want another red one. I'm kind of shy on the blue ones. Okay, that looks better. I think we should put one down here too. Oops, there's a purple one. Let's put some down here. Or we'll put one down here. There. All right, folks. There you have it. That is our Dutch door card. I know it does look like a girl. So open, open. I think you could do something more with this card. I like how this opens. What we need is, we need these to look like pony doors, and then have a horse looking at you. There's that one stamp set that's, I think it's a new one. And it's got the little animals, and it looks like that they're looking over the wall. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Let's set that there to keep it closed. I can't show you the catalog, people. I wish I could. But there's a new die in here. Or not die. There's a new stamp set in here. I'm pretty sure it's in here. Yes, little Velcro tabs would be great. So that wasn't every stamp set. Well, I'll find it. I'll tell you what it is. In fact, I'll order it as soon as they're available. So as demonstrators, we do get to look at the catalogs early, like as soon as they're released, or actually a month early. But there is a pre-order limit, so we can't order everything that's in the catalog that first 30 days, but we'll get the rest of it when you do. So I don't see it. So anyway, that's the card. I hope you enjoyed it. I will get everything posted online. I'll put it out with this video. And so on Sunday, that's the day that I release the the first clue for the mystery stamping that we do on Mondays. And Sunday is also the day that I challenge you with another sketch challenge. And if you participate in those, your name will be put in a drawing and you will get some neat gifts. For the card, the one for the mystery stamping, you'd actually, I'll put your name in, and then whoever I draw out, they get the card. For the one with the sketch challenge, you can turn in, or you can submit 3 cards for each sketch, and I just need them all by the end of the month so that I can draw the names the first Sunday or the first Monday of the following month. So anyway, there's that, and please like and share my video. I appreciate it very, very much, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.